Let's start the back panel. On the back panel, we have a zippered pocket which uses a technique that involves opening a clean window for the zipper. There are many techniques for such pockets, but this is my favorite. It looks so clean. As always, we'll start by fusing the interfacings and transferring all the markings from the pattern pieces. Place your back panel fabric A, and your facing fabric D, right sides together, matching the top edges. Pin them in place. Transfer the rectangle shape from your pattern onto the fabric. This is the zipper window. Pin through all layers at the four corners of the rectangle to mark the points. Remove the pattern and use a ruler to connect the marks, drawing the rectangle. Make sure the lines are parallel to the top edge of your fabric. Sew directly on the drawn rectangle. Do not backstitch. For closed shapes like this, overlapping your ending stitches with your beginning ones, lock the seam securely without adding bulk. Here's a useful tip. Count your stitches along the short ends. This ensures both sides are perfectly even. Just so you can see how the fabrics face each other, I'm sewing from this side. It's usually easier to sew from the back side, which is fabric A, but as you can see, I'm struggling a little. Now, draw a center line between the two long lines and draw triangles at the short edges. Cut along these lines, turn the facing inside out through the opening, and press it to create a crisp, clean window for the zipper. To keep the zipper perfectly positioned while sewing, use a textile double-sided adhesive band for temporary hold. Apply it to the zipper tape, place the zipper under the window, and it will hold everything securely in place. Then, simply top stitch around the window to sew the zipper permanently. Don't forget to switch to your zipper foot. It makes sewing close to the zipper teeth so much easier and gives you a really clean finish. We are done with the facing fabric now. Go ahead and trim away the excess, but be careful to leave the seam allowance intact. We might need that for the next step. Now let's attach the pocket linings. One to the top edge of the zipper and one to the bottom. As you sew, make a conscious effort to catch the raw edges of fabric A from the zipper window opening in your seam. You can see these edges clearly on the back side of the panel. This secures the facing neatly and reinforces the pocket. Once the bottom lining is attached, add a row of stop stitching along that seam. This not only gives a clean visual line, but also helps the pocket lie flat. A simple but happy little detail. Oh, and remember that no stitching should be visible from the outside, so be careful not to catch the outer fabric during this step. Normally, I would have made a separate pattern for each side of the pocket. But since we had more than enough pieces, I skipped that step. That's why the bottom part of your pocket lining is a little bigger than the top. I'll be honest, I'm a bit lazy, so I often sew by folding the outer fabric to guide myself. But it's a better idea to draw your seam lines and follow them for more precision. For the top, don't forget to sew small triangles at the corners for a clean finish. And since this is a relatively large pocket, make it robust by sewing a second line of stitches right next to the first seam. This reduces stress on any single seam and adds durability. attach the decorative bottom piece to the back panel. Just like we did with the front panel, sew the leather piece to the bottom edge. Before top stitching, place your foam or fleece under the back panel. Then stitch along the leather seam. Finish by adding basting stitches around all 4 edges. And just like that, your back panel is ready to go.